everybody, and welcome to the first of hopefully many Graph basketball drill day workouts. All right, we are going to get started with a little warm up here. We have Emily, Dave, and Jason. Dave's just kind of going to be helping the kids out. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do to warm up, no basketball. We are going to take our feet nice and wide apart and just lunge our bodies side to side. Stretching out your inner thighs. Nice big stride. Pointing your toes forward. Good, and now you're gonna stand up and just kind of kick one foot back at a time. Kick, warming up your hamstrings. Kick. Good, now we're gonna do high knees, and you can either just pull your knees up from the ground, standing, or you can run them. Good, starting to get your heart rate up a little bit.
Those knees up there. Get those knees up there.
All right, now we are gonna do 10 jumping jacks. Just regular jumping jacks. Regular Buster. Good, and then after 10, you're gonna do 10 skiers. One foot in front of the other, and then you jump and switch it. Good. What we're doing first before we actually start is just getting our body warm and prepped. All right, and now you're gonna do skaters side to side. Good, so jumping side and taking that back foot behind you. Good, we're almost done. Now we're gonna do a jumping jack, but we're gonna cross our feet in front of each other as we land. Good, try 10 of those. It gets your brain going. Oh, Jason. Good, okay, warm up. Just one more thing, we're gonna open up our hips. So we're gonna rotate our hips around, opening them up, kind of kicking that leg out. Good. Just 10. Let's just do 2 more. Good. Okay, next we're gonna get into a little more footwork here. Okay, so if you have a line somewhere in your house, it could even be inside and you pick, one plank of hardwood, or if you have lines outside your house, or you can lay down a string. What we're gonna do is you're gonna line up in front of that line, facing it, and you're gonna jump your feet forward and backward as you move down the line. And go. Try to keep your feet together and then go back the other way. Do it maybe 4 times. Try to keep your feet nice and together and control the body. Light on your toes.
Make sure you got a clear line.
Good. Those 3. Good, last one. Good, okay, now they're gonna face the line.
This way.
So stand on the line. Okay, and we're gonna jump side to side over the line. All right, let's show it, Jace. And go, as you travel down. Emily is showing you an option for this one, if jumping is a little too much. Good, this one should really start to get your heart rate up a little bit. Get water anytime you need. All right. Good. Okay, so we are gonna get into the next one. Okay, so the kids are gonna stand on the line, and they are going to stare down the line, and they're gonna be in their ready stance, okay? So Emily's gonna be in her ready stance for this one. Okay, she's gonna have her hands out, she's on her toes, ready to go either way, and she's gonna do an explosive run to the end of her line. And go. Good, and then starting again at this end, getting that ready stance, like you're guarding somebody. Good, good, let's do it one more time. Ready stance, and go. Good, okay, now Jason and Emily are gonna face each other on their line. And they're gonna be guarding, okay? And then they're gonna do their explosive run from this position. So they're gonna have to turn and go. Okay, it's like their opponent got the ball, but then they threw it to the side and they're chasing after it. And go. Good, because you always have to be able to run. Be ready to run any direction with that ball. And go. Good, game speed here. One more time.
And again.
And go. Good, good. All right, you guys. So one more drill in this one. So Jason and Emily are gonna turn around. They're gonna jog backwards along their line. And then they're gonna sprint with everything they have to the front of the line. And we're gonna do this 3 times. And go. Jog, jog. Hit the end and sprint, sprint, sprint. Good. Explosive speed. Working on agility, footwork, and cardio. All right, you guys ready to pick up a ball?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna get into some kind of detailed dribbling work here. So we are gonna start back on those lines and we're gonna roll the ball and it's gonna go in between your legs. So I'll just have the kids show you. So you're gonna roll the ball and as you walk, you're gonna switch the ball back and forth in between your feet. As you can tell, I am not a basketball coach, so I don't know a lot of the terms. So bear with me here. This is just me doing some research online and coming up with workouts. Good. Some of you might be quicker than others. And you guys, if the ball bounces off your foot, if you lose the ball, that's all part of practice. Nobody's gonna be perfect at this. And we kind of want everybody trying to do it at a quicker speed. And that means there's gonna be mistakes made, and that's okay. All right, next one, we are gonna do a right-handed dribble, keeping the ball low and in front of us. Good, trying to keep it at about knee height or lower. Keeping the chest lifted, and then you're gonna switch to the left hand for the way back. Good, trying to keep that head up.
Nice.
Looking good. All right, let's go down one more time doing that same drill. Right hand, keeping it low. Good, see how Jason's keeping his eyes in front of him.
Good job.
Awesome.
You guys look good.
All right, next round, we are gonna do cross dribbles in front. Keeping it low. Keeping your head up best you can. Good, good. Keeping it nice and low, below the knee. If it comes above the knee, that's fine. You're aiming for below the knee, eventually. Okay, now we are gonna do the low dribble, crossing the ball under the right leg this time. Now, for kids that are a little newer to basketball, this is gonna be something that's gonna take a lot of
Try
practice.
to do it a little slow so you can't do it.
Oh, he doesn't need to do it slower. You should do game speed, dude. Let's go. Good. So if you're not comfortable yet doing the, do it one more time, Jay. If you're not comfortable doing it yet in between the legs, you can just continue with that cross dribble in front. See, even the best of them lose the ball every once in a while. Good, now he switched the other leg. Looking good. Okay, it's time for some layups. So once all of those skills are not mastered, but once you get pretty good, this is the type of thing you can do to challenge yourself a little bit more. Nice. All right, you guys, we are gonna work on some 2-step layups. So we're gonna start off on the right side. And what Jason's gonna show you here is on a right-handed layup, you wanna lead, your right knee is gonna come up with you during that layup. So he's gonna take a right, left, and then his right knee is gonna come up as he shoots. Good, okay, now these first 5, I want you guys to use the backboard. Okay, so we're gonna use that square. Good. Right, left, lift that right knee. And if you miss, that's not what it's about. All right, it's about getting the footwork down and the technique down. If you make it, great. If you miss, who cares? Good, aiming for that square in the back. Awesome. Okay, now the next 5, what I want you to do is sink it, not using the backboard, just the net, okay? Net and rim. 1, 2. Okay, so there's not going to be as much power behind the layup. Beautiful. Fantastic. Good. Now after those 5, we're going to do them from the front this time. So being able to drive down the middle in basketball is really important. And it's kind of difficult to do actually sometimes, because usually there's people right under the hoop. So Jason's gonna do his layup, either leg, right or left, but straight down the middle. Just two step. Yeah, off the backboard for the first 5. Good, so making sure we're still doing that layup, all right, because it's not just a shot. Good, really using that square. Getting that knee up nice and high. Same knee lifts, leg that's shooting. Awesome, and then after those 5, you are gonna do the straight layup with without using the backboard. Hey, it's all right. An underhand flip, Emily.
Like that, floating it in.
Floater. Good. Oh, sunk it. Good. Okay, and then after we do 5 on that side, now we're gonna switch to the left-handed layup. Now, a lot of kids, especially if they're new to basketball, the left-handed layup is gonna be something they're gonna need to practice a lot. So this one might not look super pretty for kids that are a little more new. But that's okay. It's something to work on because we all have the time. So with the left-handed layup, it's going to be left, right, and then lifting the left knee. Good. Using the backboard for the first 5. Using both hands still on that layup push. There you go. And after those 5, you know what to do. Don't use the backboard. Nice, Emily. Good. Okay, taking your time. Remember, it's just the, oh geez, it's just the 2-step layup. So we're not dribbling first. Remember, try not to get discouraged if some of them don't go in. It's about form and technique. Good. All right, let's get into some bigger layups. Okay, so we have set up 2 cones. If you don't have cones, you can set out a pair of socks, a t-shirt, whatever you have around. So Jason is gonna come across these 2 cones or opponents, and he's gonna cross over, and then go for the layup, okay? Right side first. Good. Okay, now the next time we are, oh, geez, Dave.
What?
So Dave here has a pillow, and he's gonna just give Jason a little nudge at the end of his layup, just to simulate how getting the kids used to having, you know, a body on them when they're shooting their layups, because that's bound to happen. All right, let's do it. Crossover, crossover. Good. Okay, now I really want you guys going game speed in this one, okay? So you just got the ball from the other side. You're crossing over, running for it, okay? Game speed, game speed. Okay, and kids, if you're doing this on your own and you don't have anybody with a pillow there, just, you know, it's fine. Do it like this. Good. Okay, now we're gonna switch the cones and do it in the middle. All right, up the middle. Crossover, crossover. Shooting that layup. I'm gonna try to get behind a little bit. Good. Jason's kind of showing you too that you can actually use your opponent sometimes to push, not push off of, but you know, stabilize your body. Get used to that contact. Hey, no underhand. Jason just showed you what you usually don't want to do is do an underhanded layup unless you absolutely have to.
I made it! I made it!
Let's go again.
All right, now, real quick, Emily's gonna show you guys kind of what this drill is gonna look like for some of the younger kids that might be doing this. Okay, so they're not gonna have such big of a crossover, but just have them go around the cones and shoot. And we might not want to use the pillow on the younger kids or the kids that are first starting out because we want them to feel successful. That's what sports are all about, is choosing things to make the kids feel successful. Good. Beautiful. All right, let's set them up on the left side. Here we go. And remember, for kids that aren't left-handed, this is going to be a bit more of a challenge, but I definitely want them to do that left-handed layup here. And just, kids, if you're watching this, I just really want to remind you that doing anything on your non-dominant side is going to feel difficult until you've done it thousands of times, okay? So please don't get discouraged. Don't use the ball going in the basket as your measure of success in this, okay? Use your measure of success as leaping off the right foot or not hitting one of the cones. We're not doing an underhanded layup. Good. Oh, so close. All right, let's do one more each.
That might be a foul.
Whoa, tripped over something, sorry. Emily, that was awesome. That was your best one, Emily.
That was really good.
Good. All right. Okay, the next drill, we're going to kind of put a lot of stuff together. Jason's going to get a ball thrown to him. He's going to rip the ball to the right, really low, because Jason, show him what happens. So if Jason gets the ball, go, and he rips it just right across the middle, it's going to be really easy for somebody to take it away from him. So when Jason gets it, he's going to rip the ball nice and low to the right side. He's going to do a spin into a layup, okay? The spin is optional. All right, and I want game speed for this drill, you guys. Rip. Hey, that's all right. He was going game speed, and that happens sometimes. I would rather you guys went game speed and lost the ball every once in a while than played it safe and went slow. Rip. Looking good. All right, Emily. So Emily's going to choose the option without the spin. She's going to rip it low. Nice. So I'm not showing too much, you guys, if the ball's going in or not, because really that's not what it's about. It's about your footwork, your speed, and getting to the basket. you ripped it nice and low. Good. Jay, what's that one called where you like take the ball around your body?
Oh, on the back?
Around the world or something?
Here, let's see it. You can get fancy too. Do you rip? Oh, or not. Hey, it's been a while. Corona. There you go. Getting fancy. All right, let's do one more on this side, Emily, and we're gonna switch. Good. All right, Jason's gonna rip it left. Oh, he's gonna do one more on the right. There you go.
All right, line it up on this side.
All right, left layup, full speed, game speed, putting it all together here.
And you want to go first?
So he's gonna get the ball, rip it, left. That's spin, beautiful. Good. So as you guys can see, these drills are for all skill levels. You can modify any of these. You know, if you have a kid that's brand new to basketball, who cares if they travel? Oh, look at that. Who cares if they travel? Who cares if the ball bounces off of their foot? Okay? Kids that are a little more, maybe they're on an AAU team, we're going a little bit for, you know, we're wanting the balls to go in a little bit more. And seeing that they're hitting every drill. Good. All right, last one. Oh.
Getting one more.
Good. Okay. All right. That was pretty. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you found this video fun and helpful. And we'll try to work on another one maybe for next week. Let us know what you think about it. And yeah, thank you.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Later.